No, you would right crowd. I'm here. I know I don't have time today to talk about all of the crazy experiences, but I have thought about making a list because some of them are just, for normal people, they're just really out there. And then other things are just like so miraculous and heartwarming that I was just like honored to be an experiencer of it along. And like I remember I would like cry just because I could see, you know, like with my eye, with my heart, with all of these things. And the crazy thing about clairs activating, whether spontaneously or not, is you get like repressed memories when it's like, okay, share your work. It's like, hey, do you remember that one time when you were 6 and this happened or this happened? I started having memories where they showed me where claircognizance and clairaudience had been in my life. Like, do you remember when you knew that without like knowing anything about the subject and you're able to answer the questions? These are all abilities that are available to all of us humans. I know the spiritual market makes you feel like you have to be like a 4th generation Bruja from Peru. And yes, obviously there are hella closed practices, so do your research. But the clair senses, I mean, they're just a part of our like soul. We have the 5 physical senses, we have the 5 spiritual senses. And the dumbing down of the spiritual senses is something that you can clearly see over time, just being stripped away. But the soul's resilient, the soul's the truth, and it's coming back like little light bulbs all over the world. And if one of those light bulbs go off, I do kind of want to put my cape on and be like, here's what you're going through. Like you do want to be there for people. And I felt the best way to be there for people was to embody the practices that worked for me the best that I could, share it with the people that ask. That's definitely a lesson that I learned over time. And then being able to freely put it out as a podcast, as a book, as a thread, or however I want to. I figured that was the best way to do it now. And when I figure out a better way to go and do it, maybe that avenue will open up for me. Like, again, I don't want to be like some Tony Robbins. I don't want to be some guru. I just want regular people to be okay with being regular people and having these experiences happen. You don't have to have a Kundalini awakening, get a yoga certificate, and then become a guru and travel around. Like, maybe that's not your path, but I understand. I like the post too on Instagram. But the clairs taught me so much, and I saw so many things that really did scare me. And I don't mean like, oh, I saw a demon, because like, yeah, that's there. But it showed me all of the heaviness that humans walk around with every day. It showed me what was still residing in my mom from 1988 and 1989. It showed me the accountability my father lacked my whole life. And I didn't want to talk about it because I loved him so much. It showed me strangers with like diagnoses, and you could see the shadows in their bodies. I met a girl who had just survived a really bad car accident, and she was having obvious PTSD from it. And when she walked up to me, I could still see the seatbelt strapped on her body. And when I touched her and held her, I replayed the car accident in my mind. Like I'm being sent these things to see. It looks like I'm playing charades with God, and it looks like a TV screen in the middle of my forehead where I see things. And I practiced tarot, and I practiced crystals, and I played with runes and meditation and anything I could to educate myself on what I was now having direct experience with, because I had realized I've had these experiences without the definition. So now that I have the definition, I want to go out and talk to people about that and make them okay with their soul connecting with them. And it's not woo-woo, it's not weird. It's actually pretty ancient and pretty natural. And I think we're all just coming back to it.
Absolutely.